into the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio. Our first solo piece will be taken from the musical The Little Mermaid, a song entitled Part of Your World, performed by Serenity Perez.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land, they understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
The Little Mermaid, Part of Your World. Our next performance will be taken from a song by Michael Jackson, a song entitled She's Out of My Life, performed by Jay Hernandez.
She's out of my life. She's out of my life. And I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to live or die. And it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. To think for 2 years she was here, and I took her for granted. I was so cavalier. Now the way that it stands, she's out of my hands. So I've learned that love's not possession, and I've learned that love won't expression, but I've learned too late, and she's out of my life. She's out of my life. Damned indecision and cursive pride. I kept my love for her locked deep inside, and it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life.
Now, Michael Jackson, She's Out of My Life. Our next performance will be taken from the musical The Greatest Showman, a song entitled Million Dreams, performed by Maria de Moya.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house I can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, just say that you'll bring me along to the world you see. To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world
performing a song, The Greatest Showman, Million Dreams. And now, joining us today, we'll have FIU Professor Vincent Connor, the area coordinator for the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio. Good morning, Professor Connor, and thank you for joining us on the FIU Music Hour at WDNA on 88.9 FM.
Good morning. We are delighted to be here.
Can you tell us about the workshop studio that is performing today?
Absolutely. Today represents each of the Bachelor's of Music students' fall showcase, kind of showcasing exactly where they are right here, right now. They've been working diligently all semester, and I'm very proud of their progress.
As an instrumentalist myself, Professor, I've always wondered, when you have distinct voices and various personalities, how do you go about choosing and assigning the pieces for each student?
You know, it's really important to think about what each artist brings to the table, what each artist's strengths are, and then finding a way to put them all together to create a beautiful buffet so we can all enjoy.
I very much appreciate that. Often in the instrumental world, our pieces are assigned to us without any consideration about how we feel about what it is we're getting ready to play. So having a professor that guides that kind of direction, I know that only enriches the time that a student spends in the studio.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And as a question that probably a lot of our aspiring listeners are wondering about tuning into our show, how can someone go about joining the studio, joining the program?
Absolutely. Please go to fiu.edu, the Wertheim School of Music website, and click on Apply and Audition.
Thank you, Professor Connor. We will now have our next performance by Kelly Goenaga, a song by Sarah Bareilles entitled Gravity.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch. Keep me without chains. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love and not feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're onto me and all over me. Oh, you loved me 'cause I'm fragile. When I thought that I was strong, but you touched me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. You're onto me and all over me. I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. But you're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. keeping me down. You're onto me, and all over. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long.
Again, that was Kelly Goranaga, a song entitled Gravity by Sarah Bareilles. Our next performance is a song entitled Popular from the popular release of Wicked that was just released in theaters not that long ago, performed by Lauren Gregory.
Rick,
Yes?
now that we're friends, I've decided to make you my new project.
Oh, I'd really rather you not.
I know. That's what makes me so nice. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys, little ways to flirt and clowns. I'll show you what shoes to wear, though you've got no hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular. I'll help you be popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of dreary who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar. La, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way you're viewed. So it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La, 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 la. You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
That was Popular by the musical Wicked, performed by Lauren Gregory. You are listening to a live performance in the WDNA Jazz Gallery of the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio on the FIU Music Hour. We'll be right back after these messages. Wertheim School of Music presents Tuesday, tonight at 8 p.m. at the Wertheim Performing Arts Center Concert Hall. Join us for an engaging evening as the students of the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio presents a captivating performance under the expert direction of new faculty member Vincent Connor, bringing fresh energy and power and vision from his wealth of professional experience. This vibrant showcase highlights the talents of our students through show-stopping vocals and creative storytelling. Don't miss this evening of unforgettable performances. And after our Thanksgiving break, join us again on Monday, December 2nd at 7:30 p.m. at the Wertheim Performing Arts Center Concert Hall. Get ready for a brass-filled blast as the FIU Trombone Choir under the energetic direction of John Cricker takes the stage. This performance promises to captivate true music connoisseurs with the rich textures and intricate harmonies that only a finely tuned trombone choir can deliver. Experience the full range of the instrument as these skilled musicians both explore classical and contemporary repertoire. For those who appreciate the nuances of brass and ensemble artistry, this concert is an unmissable celebration of the trombone's depth and versatility. Tuesday, December 3rd at 7:30 p.m. at the Wertheim Performing Arts Center, prepare for an evening of bold sounds and rhythmic brilliance as the FIU Percussion Ensemble, under the direction of Colin Williams, joins forces with the FIU Brass Choir led by Omar Latif. This dynamic concert will showcase the thrilling interplay between brass and percussion, delivering an engaging performance that blends power, precision, and creativity. Expect everything from intricate rhythmic tapestries to soaring brass harmonies as these two accomplished ensembles explore a range of works that highlight the energy and artistry of their respective instruments. And now back to our show, the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio, led by Professor Vincent Connor. Our next performance will be taken from the musical Waitress, a song entitled She Used to Be Mine, performed by Angela Vera.
It's not simple to say, but most days I don't recognize me in these shoes and this apron. The place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know that I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember the girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person who makes you believe is all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'll be reckless just enough, who'll get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day. to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She's messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
That was Angela Vera from the musical Waitress, a song entitled She Used to Be Mine. And our next performance, song entitled Stars and the Moon from the musical Song for a New World, performed by Ainsley Newton.
I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. And he kissed me right here, and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank. And then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw in my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and it never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon.
That was Ainsley Newton on a song called Stars and the Moon from the musical A Song for a New World. Our next performance is from the musical Chess, song entitled Someone Else's Story, performed by Patricia Garcia.
Long ago, in someone else's lifetime, someone with my name who looked a lot like me came to know a man and made a promise he only had to say The promise she made has grown impossible to keep, and yet I wish it wasn't so. Would he miss me if I go? In a way, it's someone else's story. I don't see myself as taking part at all. Yesterday, a girl that I was fond of finally could see the writing on the wall. Sadly, she realized she'd left him behind, and sadder than that, she knew he wouldn't even mind. And though there's nothing left to say, will he listen if I stay? It's all very well to say, you fool, it's now or never. I could be choosing no choices whatsoever. I could be in someone else's story, in someone else's life, and he could be in mine. I don't see a reason to be lonely. I could take my chances further down the line. And if that girl I knew should ask my advice, no, I wouldn't hesitate. She needn't ask me twice. Go now, I'd tell her that for free. The trouble is the girl is me. The story is the girl is me.
A song entitled Someone Else's Story from the musical Chess, performed by Patricia Garcia. Our next performance will be taken from the musical Chicago, a song entitled Funny Honey, and performed by Isadora Simoes.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but he doesn't care, he'll string along. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. Sometimes I'm down, sometimes I'm up, but he follows round like some droopy-eyed pup. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. He ain't no chic, that's no great physique, and Lord knows he ain't got the smarts. But look at that soul, I'll tell you that hole is a whole lot greater than some of his parts. And if you knew him like me, I know you'd agree. What if the world slandered my name? Why, he'd be right there taking the blame. He loves me so, and it all suits me fine. That sunny, funny, honey, hubby of mine. Now he shot off his trap, I can't stand that sap. Look at him go, ratting on me. With just one more brain, what a half would he be? If they string me up, I know, I'll know who brought the twine. That scummy, crummy, dummy hubby of mine.
from the musical Chicago, performed by Isadora Simoes. And now we will invite back Professor Vincent Connor for a few more questions. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
Tell us about your family's connection to FIU. How does this legacy inspire your return, and how do you hope to contribute to FIU's mission through your work?
Of course. Well, first of all, I'm so honored to be here because my grandfather was actually a founding professor of FIU. So there's a story that I was told when I was little that he finished his PhD from Columbia University in New York City and sailed his sailboat down from New York City to Miami and was one of the founding professors here at FIU, so in the College of Education. So it's really wonderful to be here. Yeah.
So FIU is very much home for you.
I would come here when I was very little, like 5, 6, 7, 8, and see my grandfather lecture when I was that little.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. With a career spanning musical, theater, opera, and crossover singing, how do you balance these diverse experiences to provide students with comprehensive training in the BM and MM programs?
Absolutely. One of my goals is to really focus on each individual artist and really find what their strengths are, find what makes them tick, and really find how they want to change the world one song at a time. And with my experience in television, musical theater, opera, and commercial music, I feel like I can relate to my students on many different levels.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's very, very needed, very important. And last brief question. What do you hope FIU's musical theater graduates will contribute to the arts world, and how does the training at the Wertheim School of Music prepare them for lasting success?
Oh, success. That's a great word because success means something different to everyone. And I want each one of my students to really understand what success could mean to them because honestly, my most famous friends are not necessarily my happiest friends. And I want each one of them to dive into success by really finding balance in their lives and really finding out what they want to do with their career. And in regards to sort of what Wertheim can do for them is we're going to focus on trying everything and balancing everything, whether that be songwriting, recording, commercial music, musical theater. All of them are connected in today's world, and I'm so happy that Wertheim will get to be a part of that and their success.
And we're thankful to have you, Professor.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here.
You've been listening to Professor Vincent Carter, the area coordinator for the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio. And now we return back to our show with a performance by Finn Bell, a song entitled But Not For Me, written by George Gershwin.
They're writing songs of love, but not for me. A lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. It all began so well, but what an end. This is the time this fella really needs a friend. Although I can't dismiss the memory of her kiss, I guess she's not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play can guarantee. It all began so well, but what an end. This is a time this fella really needs a friend. Although I can't dismiss the memory of her kiss, I guess she's not for me.
singing But Not For Me by George Gershwin. Up next, we will have another performance from the musical Chicago, a song entitled When You're Good to Mama, performed by Vanessa Thompson.
Ask any of the chickies in my pen. They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all and all of them love me because my system works, the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always gets me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. If you do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for what I got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up for mama, she'll get hot for you. When they pass the basket, folks contribute too. You put in for mama, and she'll put out for you. The folks atop the ladder are the ones the world adores. So boost me up my ladder, kid, and I'll boost you up yours. Let's all stroke together like a Princeton crew. When you're stroking mama, mama's stroking you. So what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you.
Time to sing When You're Good to Mama from the musical Chicago. You've been listening to the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio led by FIU Professor Vincent Carner. Performers are Serenity Perez, Jay Hernandez, Maria De Moya, Kelly Gohanaga, Patricia Garcia, Finn Bell, Ainsley Newton, Isadora Simoes, Josh Agunos, Elise McFall, Angela Veras, Vanessa Thompson, and Lauren Gregory. And special thanks to our accompanying pianist, Rick Leonard, on the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. Our next performance will be a song called Proud of Your Boy, performed by Josh Agunos.
Proud of your boy, I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, ma, you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time, I've wasted me. So say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer, okay, I agree that I've been one rotten kid. Some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. You'll see, ma, now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good, cross his stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. Tell me that I've been a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good. but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you should believe me, not yet, I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Though I can't make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'll do my best. What else can I do? Since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you. Mom, I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
Josh Agunos, proud of your boy. Thank you. This is now the last song of the hour. That was Josh Agunos, proud of your boy. Thank you for joining us in the FIU Musical Theater Workshop Studio on the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. Professor, a few more questions. We'd like to thank you again for joining us and bringing the performance here today and our last performance here. We'd like to thank Rick Leonard as well for joining us today and accompanying all the singers.
Thank you.
And we'd also like to announce our last performance, our last singer, Alyssa McFall, from the performance Jekyll and Hyde, song entitled Someone Like You.
I peer through windows, watch life go by, dream of tomorrow, and wonder why the past is holding me, keeping life at bay. I wander lost in yesterday, wanting to fly, but scared to try. But if someone like you found someone like me, then suddenly nothing would ever be the same. My heart would take wing, and I'd feel so alive if someone like you found me. So many secrets I long to share. All I have needed is someone there to help me see a world I've never seen before. A love to open every door, to set me free, so I can soar. If someone like you found someone like me, then suddenly nothing would ever be the same. There'd be a new way to live and a new life to love if someone like you found me. Oh, if someone like you found someone like me, then suddenly nothing would ever be the same. My heart would take wing, and I'd feel so alive.